recording again. Okay, and now I need to make a decision. I'm going to go ahead and Q, object mode, multi-cut, 1, 2, Q, G, 1, 2, Q. So I have a triangle. I have a 5-sided guy here, and I have a weird, crazy something here, but we're getting better. So this is going to have to get fixed next. And a really easy way to fix this would be to do exactly what we did earlier and insert one edge loop, insert another edge loop. And you know what? I don't want to do this quite this many times, Q. So what I'm going to do is face, and let's delete Q, face. There we go. I want one more down here. Q, object mode, insert edge loop. There we go. Q, multi-cut, object, multi-cut. 1, 2, G, G, 1. Oh, it's not going to like that, is it? Can you guys see the problem already? I mean, I can multi-cut across here, but that's going to get real ugly real quick. Let's just do it for now, and we'll see how that goes. Enter, and G again. Enter. Now I got some craziness going on. We're going to have to fix all this craziness up. Oh goodness. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is grab this. You can see I have something going on here. I have like 16 vertices right there. Can you all see that? So I could do a merge to center, but that's probably going to mess me up. So I am going to do target welds on all these. Target weld 1, target weld 2, target weld 3. There we go. Those all look pretty good. Q, I'm going to grab all of these vertex right here. W, V, won't work just yet, because I've got this. V, there we go. There, that works. Let's grab these. Grab these. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Ooh, I messed something up along the way at some point. That's bad. Oh my goodness. I must have moved something. You can see I've got a bunch of stuff all going back into here. Guess what? This is where I would tell you something that you won't like to hear. Is the correct way to fix this. You guys understand what I'm saying there? It's just way faster to do it again than to fix that. Anyway, we saw how 12 worked, right? Let's try 8 this time. So cylinder, R, polygon shape, 8, 0, R, face, delete, object mode, just delete. Because it's faces, it's not vertex. I'm deleting entire faces. And I know that this has got good geometry. Control D, E, J. Object mode, W, make sure I've only got one. I do. Only got one. R. Object mode, Control D, E, J, R, object mode, edit, delete all by type, history. Object mode, Boolean union, W, insert, V, W, V, object mode, Boolean union. Okay, and we're back to here. Now let's clean this up really quick. Vertex, let's start in where we always start. Come back into there, do this. Merge vertices, okay. Vertex, W. Let's do some target. I don't want this whole, I only want to do this to one side, so let's delete all of these faces. Object mode, let's do edges, or excuse me, let's do vertex. No, this one I am going to do a merge to center. Vertex, merge vertices, merge to center. That's going to mess something up later, but I'll deal with that in a minute. All right, so this one is looking fairly good on the geometry, yes? Better than that 12? If I tried to do an insert edge loop now, still can't, because we still don't have four-sided geometry. We have 5 here, 5 here, so we need to do some stuff. So Q, object mode, multi-cut, click, and remember that shift to 50%, enter, and let's do a, come through here, G, enter. Enter. Oops, I don't have any idea what button I just hit. So my things are all messy. So let's get them less messy. Vertex, W, V, 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 okay, that should be pretty well cleaned up. So now, object mode, insert edge loop. I can see that there's a problem because it's only letting me go so far, right? And once I see that, I can see this is clearly a 5-sided polygon, yes? So let's undo that. Let's look at this for just a second. How could we get rid of this 5-sided polygon right here? There's a lot of ways. None of them are particularly great. If we play with this for just a second, this will be ugly. It's now working, but it's ugly. So Q, object mode 3. See what it's doing there? It works, but it's ugly. 1. Let's go ahead and object mode, insert an edge loop. If you ever need to test something to see how well it's working, you can insert an edge loop, and that will quickly tell you if you have done a good job. This is telling me I have done an okay job. Let's do another object mode multi-cut. Enter, Q, object mode 3. It's getting there. So I don't have a clean edge loop, but I do have stuff that I can work with. So I can also take this edge, and there is a key, and it's called flip spin. I can spin forward or backward. And I can look at how that looks wherever this is. That one looks like it might be a little bit less obnoxious to me. Let's give it a try. Yep, that looks less obnoxious to me. Can you see how the geometry is a little bit cleaner and there's a little less of this bowing there? And that bowing would cause pinching on a high resolution model. So I've got a little something weird going on over here. I've got a little something weird going on down here. I got a 5-sided polygon right here. Can you guys see that? You guys can't see it because the monitor is shot. I'm sorry. But there is a 5-sided polygon right. Oh, geez. Somebody's going to have to get this stupid projector to be less stupid. I don't know how to, but you guys can't see anything. So this is 5-sided. I might be able to. Where are my preferences? I might be able to change the line thickness on this, but I'm not sure. I've never really done that. But I've never had the monitor be this silly before.
Preferences of the windows. The settings.
Don't know if this is where I would do this. Let's see. Polygons. Vertex, normal polygon display. Do you see something like edges? So I see edges. Show item numbers? No.
Edge width?
Say again?
Edge width?
Yes, where do you see it?
It's like under the vertex size, a couple down, up a little bit.
Show.
Keep going up.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
I have no idea of what I've just done. Let's see what that does. Save. Did that change it? Doesn't look any different to me. Let's try that again. Windows. Display. Polygons. Vertex size. Let's change that up to a whole bunch. Normal size, UV color, color and shading? I have no idea what I'm doing over here. I'm just trying to click stuff to make it show up better. This is not part of our normal workflow. Object mode, let's, yeah, you guys can't even see that. Goodness gracious. Attribute editor.
You could darken the library texture.
That might work. Let's give that a try. UV, no, not where is the window I want? Where is my?
It's an attribute. This is the last one on the right. If you click all the way over the right.
All the way over to the right.
With the little arrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, edit. Delete all by type history. There, Lambert. Color. Can you guys see it? Oh my goodness. Can I see it? Okay, you guys can see now, and I can't see. View.
Yellow because it's a contrast.
Oh yeah. Let's try a different color. How about like a green? No, yellow.
Yellow or orange?
Oh no, you guys can't see that. I can almost see this. Can you guys see that? Yeah. Okay, there we go. All right, well, sorry about that. Okay, you should have said something. You guys got to talk when you can't see and I'm up here thinking you guys can see. Please tell me. It would make life so much easier for you. I don't need to learn any of this. Okay, so I have a 5-sided polygon right here. And I need to change this so that it's not. Across the top, I did something. I brought in another one through here. So let's come back and do that same kind of thing. Object mode, insert edge loop. I can add one to here. Then Q, and I can do an object mode and multi-cut. And do one to here. But that still gives me a little bit of weirdness, and it doesn't give me this exact same shape. So then I'm going to do one from here to here, and then Q, and I'm going to grab this edge, and I'm going to say shift right click and flip spin forward, G, 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 G. It won't give me that same shape. Can you guys see what I'm trying to do and that it won't work? So the reason it won't work is because I don't have this out here. So let's just control delete that one. Let's go ahead and object mode and insert an edge loop. And now I should be able to insert an edge loop here. Oh goodness, I don't want to do that. Let's do a multi-cut. Q, object, multi-cut, 1, 2, Q, G, G. Now I can do this again, Q, flip spin. There. Now at least they're similar. So I've got a lot of geometry going on. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just saying I've got geometry. Let's delete this while I'm looking at it. 3. Okay. And that looks less horrible. Oh, look, there's another 5 right there, right? You guys can see how I'm spotting these 5s now?
Yeah.
You guys still can barely see that monitor. All right, let me try this again. Let me edit, delete all by type, history. All right, there you go. Now you can really see that 5-sided thing right there. Okay, so we're gonna need to do something here. We have a 5 and a 5 here. So 1, so object mode, multi-cut, 1, 2, 3, enter. Now those are all 4-sided, Q, object mode, 3, and my geometry is starting to clean up and be manageable. Now, this edge right here, this edge, this edge, this edge, and this edge. Do I need them or not? Or can I reflow them now that I'm looking at this side and try to make them match that a little better? Do you guys see what I'm talking about? So this geometry needs to be reflowed for one reason or another. So let's like Q, object mode. Let's turn off this shading. You see all that pinching in there? Can you guys see the pinching? All this pinching? This is going to lead to problems down the way. Let's, this is what I've got. This side is 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. So what would happen if I vertex bring this, I'm going to edge 1, 2, control delete, vertex, merge vertices, target weld, 2, control edge, 1, 2, 3, 4, control delete. Edge. Edge 1, 2, control delete. Vertex. Merge vertices, target weld. Q, edge. Control delete. Now I have 5 here, and I have 5 down here on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I have 4. Okay, I'm good, I'm good. Object 3. Now, I'll show you what I don't like about this. Do you see this 5 side right here? You never want to have a pole, is what it's called, on a curve. So if you can, you don't want to put a pole where the bend happens. Because as you can see, it creates this little pinch right here. Can you guys see that in that monitor? Yes, sir.
What's a pole?
It's 5 points that come together. See how these have 4 like that, and this one has 5? So while this has good topology, this creates a pole, which creates a pinch spot or a flattened spot right here, where see how these stay curved and this flattens out? So we don't want that pole right there. So 1, so this is not good. So we want to come back through object mode, multi-cut, actually Q, edge, control delete for just a second, object, multi-cut, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I'm back to these 5 sides. So I have to clean up my 5 sides, but what I'm doing is I'm iteratively working through trying to figure this out. You guys are gonna make this base so many times in the next few weeks while you figure out poles are bad on curves. You've got a hidden vertex. You have a pinch point for one reason or another. Your flow could be better. Now, that being said, last semester, the students figured out that they could go on ArtStation and look at bunches of past fire hydrants and look for the flow that worked best each semester. And sometimes it was different. It just depends on how you do it. So, with that in mind, that's where we're at. I'm going to stop recording.